morning and welcome to San Francisco. First stop of the day is checking out the San Francisco Bridge from the classic viewpoints. We definitely had to stop here on the way. It was non-negotiable for me and Quinn, so yeah, we decided to do it. Made it. Pretty cool view. Also, we don't have any fog today, so we actually get to see the whole bridge. There's so many photos I've seen of the San Francisco Bridge, Golden Gate Bridge, where you just can't even see it because of all the fog that rolls in. But we have the most beautiful, warm, sunny, blue day and absolutely loving the warm weather. And that was the Golden Gate Bridge. As soon as I started taking shots of it, I said to Quinn, I was like, this would look so cool with all the fog. And I know right before that, I was like, oh, this is so nice that we can see everything. But I'm like, yeah, for a photographer's point of view, it would be cooler with fog. So right now we are driving into the city to figure out what we want to do. We're thinking of staying in a hotel tonight just because there aren't really any campsites around here. They are that are like 20 minutes outside of the city, but most of them are fully booked as well. So we're thinking of getting a hotel, and also not just for sleeping here because there's no campsites, but also for parking's sake, because we met two other people and the last campsite, the one was a sheriff in San Francisco, and she was like, yeah, I'd recommend not parking on the street, especially with all the stuff in your car, because break-ins do happen very frequently. So we need to find undercover parking first of all, and accommodation. So we're thinking a hotel is probably just the best option for that, to get 2 in 1. And we want to spend another day in San Francisco as well. On another note, we are also having issues with the back left wheel again, which sucks. It started squeaking again. It started scratching up the new rotor. So I don't really know what the issue is. So tomorrow we're going to try and take Tantor into the shop at like some auto shop somewhere, whoever can take us really, because we need to figure this out, because there's no way we can just keep driving on this and let it get worse and worse and worse until something super bad happens and then we can't even drive anymore. So yeah, we kind of have to stay in San Francisco for another night, and we can't drive out to a campsite that's further away and come back here tomorrow. So it sucks, but luckily we are in a place that does have a lot of auto shops, so hopefully someone will be able to see us, but I can guess that it's probably going to be a lot more expensive as well. But we don't really have an option otherwise. Like, we just have to get this fixed properly, right?
It like makes me so anxious. I don't know. Yeah.
So I just called the hotel that we are thinking about staying at and asked them about their parking situation, and he was telling me that there's over 80 break-ins a day in San Francisco, which is insane. Like, why aren't there more security guards around or police if they know there's this many break-ins?
Because they can't stop all.
So yeah, and he was even like, you can park in our parking lots, but there isn't really any parking lot in San Francisco that's completely safe. Like, even parking lots with security guards get break-ins that they can't stop. So he suggested we can park as close to the hotel office as we can, and then he was like, just take everything out your car and bring it up to the room, which I think we're gonna do, just because it's the safest thing, and we obviously don't want to risk our whole life in here. So that's the plan. So while Quinn is checking us in, this is also the situation that we are having with the rotor / brake / caliper once again. It's kind of weird because we just replaced the brakes, so we're thinking that it might be the caliper that's an issue, but obviously we aren't really sure, so that's why we're taking it to the shop. But this is the situation. So I don't know if you can see that, but that is a brand new rotor in there, and it's still getting all scratched up, so not great. And if you compare this to how it should normally look, this one is an old one and it's still not even as scratched up. So yeah, needless to say, we need to get that checked out. It also has like this weird like burning kind of smell, so so not good.
Okay, so we got a room and we got it now, which is great. Check-in's not till 4. And he also, I had him draw on this map like where the best auto place was, or the one that he goes to. He's like, they're really reliable and great, and they're down whichever way. They're not like super close, but they're close enough. They're not open today, but I think we're going first thing in the morning anyway.
Yeah.
And yeah, so he just basically said like, grab a trolley, go on up. I think he didn't give me any information verbally, so room 102. So yeah, he's like, come down with any more questions you have. So we should just start bringing the shit up.
Cool. Let's do it. Load 1, stack. And it'll be fine. As long as it doesn't tip over. I feel we have a cool room this time. It's not a shoebox. Oh yeah, we got space. Wow.
Come on.
I can't do this alone.
I know, why I can't hold the door alone.
You need to swing the front.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Round 2 is done and we have way too much stuff in this room, but luckily it's not a shoebox like the hotel we stayed in Portland. Another fun fact which I just learned, this hotel is a 2-star hotel and the one we stayed in Portland was a 4-star, and I think this one is so much better.
Yep.
It's just weird how that works. I don't know how that other hotel got a 4-star rating. So anyway, we are at the Chelsea Inn in San Francisco. It looks like we're in a pretty cool area as well, so once we have everything unpacked and we are settled in and ready to go, we're gonna just go explore and walk around the town and take the shuttle and all of the fun things that come along with living in San Francisco.
A few moments later.
Adventure time. Come on, grab your friends. It's time to explore San Francisco lands. Finally settled down in the hotel room. Everything is all good to go. And now we're gonna go walk down to, what's it called again? That Wharf? Fisherman's Wharf. So it's like one of the more popular touristy destinations. We're gonna go get some lunch and then just see where the day takes us. And that is why we didn't want to park on the streets. For anyone interested, that is Alcatraz down there, which Quinn and I really want to go to, but they don't have the interior of the prison open right now because of COVID, so it's kind of pointless just going to the island just to do the exterior and paying the same price. So we'll have to do it next time we come, but definitely was on the list of things to do because I'm super interested in the history, Quinn is as well, and we just wanted to check it out. That was terrible. I find it so weird that there's a beach right next to the city, but thinking about it, it's actually pretty nice that you have that accessibility. Like in New York, you have to take an hour train ride to go to the beach. I guess you could swim in the Hudson or the East River, but that wouldn't be very nice.
It's the most exciting thing ever.
So we're about to get lunch right now, and we walk past an ice cream guy, and Quinn's like, I have to get that ice cream. I haven't seen it since high school, so she's about to ruin our appetites.
It's so worth it. I love this ice cream.
What is it called?
It's Blue Bunny and it's Big Dipper Strawberry Burst.
I've never heard of this before, but is it as good as you remember?
They used to have
Let me try.
it in the vending machine at my high school. Only every once in a while. Oh, I love it.
Not bad.
Hell yeah. Oh, what a good day.
Got absolutely banging music over here, but Quinn and I decided to get a clam chowder and a sourdough bread bowl, which was a recommendation from my uncle and also just everyone in San Francisco. So I've never had this before. I expect good things, but we'll see. Have you had one before?
No.
No. I'm just left out of the party.
This is like a staple for seafood.
We had to move because we didn't realize we were sitting in another restaurant's tables. But first impressions is it is pretty good. Would recommend. What do you think?
It's alright. The bread's like kind of stale.
Ready?
Yeah, like a little bit.
I think it's good, but I've never had it before, so.
Yeah, like the clam chowder is good. It's just kind of like gelatinous, like more than I prefer it like thick and creamy. This is a bit more gelatinous, and I like it, but it's still like good. I'm not mad, but could be better.
I like it. I would have it again. So I don't know what the deal is with eating the bread, the actual bread bowl once you're done with it, but I feel like I paid for it, so I should eat it. But I don't know if people normally like throw that away or what they do with it.
You eat it.
Yeah, Quinn was too full, so she couldn't eat it. How was it?
So nice. Really good.
It's cold though, right?
Not as cold as some of the waters we've found in this trip. But
Sure.
Yeah, cold.
So Quinn and I decided that we would come spend the rest of the afternoon on the beach just because it's super hot here, and we haven't swam, I don't think, this whole road trip.
I'm sorry, what?
When did we swim?
Rocky Brook Falls, I swam Lake
That
Crescent.
wasn't like swimming, really.
Neither was that.
Yeah,
Jumped
more of a dip, but anyway. Well, we haven't swam in warm weather this whole trip. So we felt like it was much needed to come to the beach and take a dip, so that's exactly what we decided to do. Anyway, this is the rest of the afternoon. It's a nice, relaxed Sunday on the beach with a view of the Golden Gate Bridge. So we were headed home right now, well, home as in back to the hotel, and this looks so weird with my ears being pulled down. We were headed home right now, but we drove past this beautiful building and came out of nowhere, and it is the Palace of Fine Arts in San Francisco, so we had to stop and check it out. This has pretty much been the last hour or two. We got back from the beach and we've just been doing some work in our very messy hotel room, as you can see. I've been doing the vlogs, Quinn has been doing a blog, writing and editing photos and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, just taking it easy, relaxing. I'm still full from lunch. That clam chowder bread bowl, after eating mine and then some of Quinn's as well, I am still full, so probably just gonna have like popcorn for dinner or something, or like cheese and crackers, or I don't know, we'll figure it out. But yeah, that's the plans for the rest of the night. Nothing else too special. I also told Quinn we should watch Escape from Alcatraz because it feels fitting, so we might do that. What other updates do I have? I want to know what you think of the facial hair. I've never really grown it out this long before, but I don't know if I should shave it or keep it growing. Quinn likes it, I kind of like it, and I feel like it's got past the annoying, irritating phase where it doesn't itch anymore. So I'm like, I don't know, what should I do? Should I just keep going and see how it looks just because I've never done it before? Or should I shave it just because I like the clean look? I don't know. But anyway, whatever you think, just let me know in the comments. I'll probably have made up my own mind by then, but it would still be cool to have you let me know, and then you guys can see what happens in the next few vlogs. Anyway, tomorrow is going to be more of exploring San Francisco, but first and foremost, most importantly, is going to be fixing our car. So come back for tomorrow's adventure. You have any updates?
My fungal infection's almost gone.
Hashtag rash updates. Quinn's feet are looking good. All the weirdest updates. But yeah, that's gonna end it here today. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the adventure. In the meantime, get out there, make it happen, and I'll see you tomorrow.